So today we'll be working with Ali Monica 613 210% density 26-inch 360 lace frontal HD wig from Aliexpress. And yeah, when I say this is a 360 wig through and through, so this is what the wig is looking like. And I said for the style I'm gonna need some more hair, so I went on Amazon and also purchased some bundles, 613 bodyweight bundles from WOAHH. I think that's how you pronounce their name. I got a 24, 26, 28. And I was like, okay, well, we're going to need to add these tracks in. So off camera, what I did is sew in some tracks. As you can see that the left side is the before and the right side is the after. And there's a total difference. I don't like nothing skimpy. I knew I was getting a ponytail. So I said, baby, I don't like no skimpy ponytail, no skimpy bang, no skimpy nothing. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and make this thing full. So I did what needs to be done. And I used about 1.5 bundles, all the 28-inch and then half of the 26-inch. So I started from the back. I double wefted the bundles. And then once I got real close to the top, I single wefted it because I did not want no lumps, no crumps, no bulkiness, no bulginess. But I squeezed in as much hair as I could, playing no games. So now that the wig is, full to my liking, we could go ahead and start with the coloring. I'm going to be using Adore Soft Lavender as well as Adore Pink Blush. You're also going to need some white conditioner as well as 2 mixing bowls because we're doing 2 different colors. So starting off with the lighter pink, of course, we're going to be doing this soft lavender, and I'm going ahead and pouring the soft lavender in the bowl. Wrong thing to do because I'm putting all this dye. I put 2 bottles in, and then I'm about to be using so much conditioner. Child, when I say this thing had me stressed, y'all, I think it's because I had a particular color that I wanted. So my nerves was nerve-wracking because I'm like, I needed to look a certain kind of way and I need the exact color. So of course I done wasted so much product, but towards the end I go see I end up bringing it all back together. But this was just too dark. I said, baby, well, what pastel color you getting with this dark behind pink? That ain't the look. And I'm so particular when it comes to shades, especially when it's two-toned. I don't like it to be too much of a gap. I want you to be able to see the tone difference, but not too far. So I said, okay, let me go ahead and see how this is looking. This is way too dark. So off camera, I went ahead and added some white conditioner in the second bowl that I ended up having to use because I'm like, yeah, we got to figure this out real quick. And then I would add the right side that's too dark into the conditioner so I could get it into a lighter pink. So that's how I was able to get the pink. So as you can see right here, it's 2 different colors because the right is what we don't want, the left is what we do want. So now that I got my lighter pink, I'm like, okay, now we're getting it. It does require so much more saturation, but you need more conditioner. And I did use the silicone mix for that first mix, and I'm about to have to remake it again. So I'm like, okay, let me start up the camera and show y'all. When I say y'all, the nerves was nerving to the point where certain clips was not there because I'm just like, I need this to be immaculate, okay? This is my moment. So I'm showing y'all what I'm doing. When I say I use so much silicone mist, child, don't even forget about the conditioner I showed y'all in the beginning because that thing was completely wasted. It was all in the first mix and I barely was able to use it. So basically, use more conditioner than color, especially when you're trying to go pastel. You would have think I knew that, like, but listen, y'all, I haven't done this for so long and it was just a lot, okay? When it comes to coloring, baby, it be a hit or miss. And like I said, I needed to be a certain kind of way, and yeah, thank God I'm so smart. I done put in the previous mix dye on the brush, so that's what I'm doing, just color matching it until I get into that same exact shade because of course I didn't make enough of the mixture. So what I'm having to do is having to keep remaking this pastel pink because I really needed a lot. Having to keep making a mix, hoping I get the same color. Child, when I say this was a project, this was an experience in itself, baby, but we pulled through and we got it together. I'm working so hard. Child, didn't even know I had a little conditioner on the back of my elbow. Like, whew, child. But now we're doing the roots, y'all. We get in there. So, yeah. I think now we're about to go ahead and do the fuchsia. Too soon. Okay, I'm lying. No, we're not. We're still working on it because like I said previously, of course I didn't make enough dye. So what I'm doing here is, oh no, we are making the fuchsia. Sorry y'all, I apologize. We are making the I'm saying the fuchsia, the darker pink. Child, y'all see how I'm talking right now? This was me during the process. Felt like all over the place, but we got it together. So I'm just trying to make the perfect shade, the perfect pink, and y'all just see what I'm adding, the pink blush, and I'm using like I said previously, that I was going to use the leftover dye, so nothing was really getting into waste. So I just used the pink I already had mixed up, which was the soft lavender, and I went ahead and dyed it. Well, added some more pink blush. I'm so sorry, y'all. This is probably all over the place, but please bear with me. And yeah, we're gonna get where we need to get. So I'm just adding the pink blush mix to it. And when I say y'all, this is like the perfect color, the perfect everything. And when I'm dyeing it, and I am making sure that I'm not having no harsh line, so I am hand painting and doing strokes so that I have a nice consistent ombre, and as well it's not completely leveled. So in different sections I am stroking higher than others so that it has a nice ombre flow. It's just a gradient versus like a gradient that's noticeable. It just flows. You're definitely gonna notice it once the hair dries, but I was making sure that as I was dyeing it, that's why I was spreading out the conditioner so I could see how it looks and if I need to add any more dye in any particular area. So once I let that sit for about 24 hours, I let it sit overnight, you could see how boom, you have the dimension of the up and down, the up and down. It's not just one little area of ombre. I made sure that I went higher in certain areas so that it just flows super nice, and it just looks real like seamless to me. You know, I feel like I did that real bad. And then for the frontal part, I did go a little bit higher, and it just worked out, y'all. This is just a lot of, I wouldn't say trial and error, but God had my back with this one. He did this big one, and I wanted the ponytail part to be darker than the top part. So it literally was like everything was just working the way it was supposed to, and I was just so excited. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and install this wig. So this is my first time actually really doing a 360 on myself, like for real. Like I've done it before, but it was with black hair and it was a different type of vibe. Baby, this is pink. And also I'm using the Take Your Edges glue, baby. This Walker's tape, it don't even gotta be Walker's tape, baby. It could be any other brand. That clear sticky glue is Take Your Edges glue. And I only use it like once a year because like I be doing a little ponytail that be needing it. If it's not a frontal ponytail, clearly I did this. But I don't use this on the regular because, baby, I need my edges. So once a year, if need be, I can do it. I'm scared of this glue. So I did one layer for the front, and then I went ahead with my other glue, and you know, the white glue that turns clear, and I put that on top. I don't know if I did 1 or 2 layers, but first I'm going to glue down the front and a little bit start adding glue behind my ear, and then we're going to go ahead and do the nape. So I'm doing it in sections because I didn't want to start gluing the back of my head, adding glue, and then as I'm putting a wig on, all the hair is sticking on the back glue, and it was just going to be a hot mess. So I said, yes, it may take a little longer, but I'd rather it take longer and it be the way that it needs to versus me trying to do it all at once and I don't give myself a headache because I would have been aggravated. Okay, so one step at a time. Okay, so this is my first layer for the back of my neck, and honestly, y'all, when it comes to the back of my neck, I really don't even care. Like, child, what's the back of your neck? That nape, I add as much glue as I need to. I mean, it was covered because I did my bald cap real good, but like I didn't add all the glue necessary for the back of my head. So I think I would have said I did 2 layers. And the wig and the glue is pretty strong, so it do what it needs to do. But when it comes to a nape, child, who cares? It's just your nape. You know, it's just the back of your head. No big deal. Oh, and why y'all keep seeing me poking it, because if you get static and you get it popping back at you, that means it's not ready yet, it's still wet. So you do need to let it get tacky so that when you're going ahead and tapping your rat tail or your spatula, whatever you're using, that is not sticking back at you, it's not popping back at you, it's just real tacky and pretty dry so that you could put the wig on. So here I am putting it on. This is not really like a detail tutorial, y'all just watching me slay my hair at this point, installing it. The back is back in. Let's talk about it. Like, what happened? It looks marvelous. Love me a sexy back. All right, no here, no there, but clock that, period. So yeah, the wig is on, baby, and we looking real good. Like, let's talk about it. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, if I did not add these bundles to this wig, it would have been sparse. And y'all know that, especially looking at it before, it wouldn't have gave what it needs to. So they said that this wig is 200% density on its own. Like I said previously, it really do give like 180. I don't know what they was thinking. Like, if you was going to do a bob, it could work. But, like, wearing your hair down, baby, you need to add some hair to this because it's just too thin. But, yeah, so I'm just showing y'all how it's giving what it's supposed to. The lace is definitely lacing. I would definitely say HD. The melt looks great. Well, I didn't melt it yet. I did melt it off camera. But, yeah, I'm just showing y'all the updo. It's so pretty. Like, pink hair on brown skin is like, mwah, chef's kiss. So immaculate, okay? I want to say the install, I did a great job for the first time by myself, doing it by myself. This is like my first and a half time, but like I said, it's a whole different feel. You know, it's almost putting a full lace on myself. But yeah, so this is basically the outcome. If you made it this far, go ahead and comment pink bubblegum. This was clips about with my hair being like 5 days old, I want to say. I already done started working out. I didn't whatever. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I just had to make sure I get footage before the hair gets so ugly and I had to retouch it up again. But yeah, check out like the next one. Later.